Hi, it's Jonathan from Castle Heaters. Today I wanted to show you our best-selling heater, outdoor heater. This is the KMH-30R. What that means is that it's a 3 kilowatt heater, and the R stands for remote control. If you look behind me, you can see I've got two of our 3 kilowatt heaters mounted on the sides of the shed here. They've actually been up 3 years now, still on the original bulbs. They give off a really great heat, and it's an adjustable heat as well. They've got the original carbon tubes in that give you a really strong infrared heat. Those heat waves go in a straight line, so that's why I've got them mounted here. So they will spread a little bit, but where I've got sort of 4 to 6 people sat along the back here, 4 people in the front, it heats all of us really nicely. So the way that an infrared heat works is that it heats people and objects as opposed to air. So where we are out here, you know, even on a windy day where we've got the wind coming across the fields, it doesn't matter. It's not heating the outdoor air, it's going to heat you. So if you sat, you know, within 2 or 3 meters, you get a really nice, strong, natural warmth from the infrared heat. It's a really pleasant way to sit out of an evening and spend your evenings, you know, especially in this country when it does get chillier in the evenings, with an infrared heater. So the KMH-30R comes in 2 different colours. They're both aluminium, but you've got the matte black aluminium and you've got the silver aluminium. We brought out the matte black about 12 months ago. That's really popular, as is the silver. Both of these units come with a 1.5 metre long cable on, and it's a standard 240 volt socket. If you need a little bit more cable, we recommend that you connect it to a fuse spare, so you take the power on a good heavy duty cable to a fuse spare, and then either plug it in or wire it in directly. In order to mount the unit on the side of your house or your outdoor building, the unit comes with a couple of brackets. So those brackets will attach to the back of the actual heater, and these are adjustable as well, so you can angle down the heater as you need it. We normally recommend at about 45 degrees. There's also a bag of screws and some wing nuts that allow you to connect the bracket to the back of the heater, and then you can angle it into place and lock it into position. So you'll notice on the side of the heater there's an on-off switch. So the first thing you need to do is switch the unit on, and what will happen then is you'll see a red light in the front of the unit. You then work it from the remote control, and on the top of the remote control is the on-off switch. When you press the on-off switch, it turns the red light to green, so you're ready to go. And then there's 3 different settings on the remote control. The first one is 1000 watt, which you can just see it's dimming there now. 2000 watt and 3000 watt. So you can adjust the setting as you require. The KMH-30R is rated at IP65, which is the highest water resistant rating that you can get. You'll notice where I've got these, they're actually, they've got an overhang over the top. We always recommend that although they're outdoor heaters, you have a little bit of cover over the top. So that's a consideration when you're actually deciding where you're going to fit the unit. You don't want to put them on a pole in the middle of a field. You know, eventually the water will get in, but they're IP65 rated, so a little bit of a cover over the top, outdoors, they'll be fine. So a lot of people are concerned about the cost of an electric heater compared to a gas heater. Well, it's far cheaper to run an electric heater than gas, especially at the cost of gas recently. Minimal environmental effect as well. You're normally talking round about, well, it depends on your tariff, but around about 14 pence per kilowatt hour. So if you've got 3 kilowatts on, you're talking around about 42p an hour. So it's entirely feasible, you know, 2 or 3 hours you can have the heater on of an evening. You can sit out with your friends and you can have an enjoyable evening in the warmth of an infrared heater.